Are you struggling to attract more followers online and to really connect authentically with your social media friends and followers on your Facebook page or any of that? Well, I am Gloria Rand, and I am the founder of Web to Wealth Marketing. And I am going to be talking today about how to be more authentic online and actually what God has to do with it, believe it or not. So I am going to, well, yeah, I'll share this on my personal profile later. I'm looking at using Live Leap soon. That will help with that. But anyway, I digress. Hi. So first thing I would like to remind you to do is that if you would please make sure that you hit the follow button below so that you will be able to know the next time I do videos, because I do plan on doing more of these as I go along. So let's get to it right now. Here's the thing is I've been in business for a long time, and I've seen a lot of my clients really have trouble connecting with their social media followers. They're not getting the engagement they want. And I know I've even had that problem myself in the past, frankly. And I've given a lot of thought as to why it is, and what I really have come up with the answer, and it is something that I personally have discovered actually pretty recently, is the fact that I think the reason we're not connecting, not truly connecting with one another, is because we're not being authentic. And we are, or at least I've found myself, and I've seen other people, we fall into this trap of trying to compare, well, not compare, but actually model really what other people are doing online, and trying to be able to follow in their footsteps. And it's like, because there's all kinds of gurus out there, these social media experts that tell you you got to do it this way or you got to do it that way. Well, I'm here to tell you that there really is no right way to do things online, but the way to do it is to be true to who you are. And that's where the important thing is, because when you are able to be more authentic online, people will respond to you. Now, I talked about in the intro, well, actually in my in the description of this video today, that what does God have to do with this? Well, here's the thing. I believe in God, and whether you believe in higher power or the universe, whatever your belief is, just I ask you to have an open mind. Even if you don't believe, have an open mind. Okay, I'm just going to ask you to do that for right now. My belief is that that God is actually really within us. I was raised Catholic, so I grew up thinking that I was well, number one, my mother used to call me a child of God, frankly, but we were supposedly born in God's image. But in doing a lot of reading different thought leaders on the subject, and actually now exploring some different churches, frankly, I've left the Catholic Church, and I've been kind of exploring my spirituality in different ways. But I really believe that we are really one with God. And that what happens to us is that there is this divine spark within us, but we as human beings, we are what shall I say? Well, we make mistakes, but we also get caught up in the ego inside of our head. This mind chatter that goes on, and that is really. It's trying to protect us, but all it really does is keep us small. And it keeps that light that God has given us, it keeps it from shining. So what I want to encourage you to do is to take some time, if you have a meditation practice, or even if you've never meditated before, take 5 minutes every day. Start that way and just close your eyes, and just be quiet and just listen and actually ask God for help and ask God for guidance and say, hey God, I want to be more authentic. I want to be able to really reach the people that I want to reach in a way that's going to touch their hearts and their minds. And I need help doing that. How can I be able to be more authentic online? And then just sit and wait. And you may not hear anything right away, and that's okay. Because, if you haven't talked to God in a long time, he may not quite hear you yet, but I assure you, God's there, and you're just going to have to keep at it and keep practicing, because that's what I have done, frankly. I've been doing, like I said, I've been doing a lot of personal work on myself over the last couple of years, gone through a couple of different personal development programs. And actually, one of the things, well, I've worked with some coaches too that have been awesome, but one of the things I've also been doing lately is I'm actually working through Course in Miracles. The Course in Miracles, if you've ever heard of that or not heard about it, Google it. You can find it online. But it's I'm not even sure when it first came out. I think it's been out there for decades, really. But it is based on a Christian beliefs. But so if you're not Christian, I understand. But I would still take a look at it anyway, even if you were raised Jewish or Buddhist or what have you. The spiritual teachings are this, the core faith beliefs of all of the different religions really are very similar. And it comes down to, frankly, loving your neighbor, love as yourself, and loving yourself, loving your neighbor, treating people how you want to be treated. And they may say it in different ways, but that's essentially it. But anyway, so I've been reading through the Course in Miracles, and they have different lessons every day. And it's really helped me a lot. I've had the past 2 years have been really challenging for me. I've gone through, my sister had passed away, and just trying to be able to deal with the outcome of that, and running a business, and and being with family, and it hasn't been easy. I'll tell you right there, it has not been easy. But through it all, I've endeavored to just keep at it and keep working at it. And I feel that it's really important for me now to be true to who I am, so that I can be true to my clients, and so that I can help them the best that I can. And if you had told me, a couple years ago that I'd be talking about God on Facebook Live, I would have said, you're crazy. But God has been really tapping on my shoulder, actually for the past couple of years, frankly, and saying, you've got to get out there, and you've got a message to share. And I really do believe that this is what I've been sent here to do. Growing this business and helping people to connect with their ideal clients online, through my SEO copywriting and through social media training, that's important. But what I've missed, and what I now know, is the important piece of that learning marketing is so important, but really you're never truly going to be as successful as you want to be, and to be able to reach as many people as you want to be, until you can be truly authentic online. And I do believe that it stems from getting in touch with your higher power. And like I say, whether you call it God or Jehovah or Tao or Buddha, what have you, but really, I believe that we are all connected as human beings. We are all connected spiritually, energetically. We are all made up of energy. And I think when we can start tapping into that, listening to our inner voice and listening to God, and let God come through our voice, and that it's going to make all the difference in the world, and you're going to reach the people you want to reach. And let's face it, there are also going to be some people that you are going to turn off, possibly. And that's okay. You've got to be able to let that go and let God, and just know that your message isn't going to resonate with everybody. But you don't have to. It doesn't have to. Because we are all unique, we are going to resonate with different people. And that's okay, because then, this person over here is going to resonate with that person, and then you're going to resonate with that person, and it's all going to be good, because as long as we are all working together and spreading the light that God intended us to share with one another, then we're going to lift the vibration of this planet. We are going to just help everyone to live a happier, more fulfilled life. And we'll be able to share our gifts with the world and be able to be successful too. Make a little money. And because the more that you can be successful in your business, and the more other people you'll be able to help. And that's frankly what it's all about. So I guess that's what I have to share today. I'll talk about this more another day. I actually am really excited about in the future talking about masterminds. But anyway, so again, if you have not clicked the follow button below, please do that so that you will be able to find out next time we do some videos. I'm hoping next time too, I just signed up for a program called Live Leap, which will enable me to really automatically share these videos, and with my personal and with my Facebook group that I have. But for now, I'm just going to do it the old-fashioned way. After this is done, I'll share it. But anyway, if you would like to connect with me some more, please do so. You can go to my website, gloriarand.com. It's GLORIARAND.com. And again, just follow me on Facebook. You can find me here. And I look forward to talking with you some more. So think about what I said. I encourage you to do so, and have a wonderful day. Take care.